This is The American on ESPN+. Welcome to Dallas, Texas, and the campus of Southern Methodist University. We're inside Moody Coliseum for a conference battle between Rice and SMU. This is the 72nd all-time meeting between these two programs. Chris Mycoskie courtside alongside Coach Jim Haller. Bree Sorensen will join us in a moment. Jim, these teams have faced each other a lot over the years, and it's always been tight. In fact, SMU, through 71 games, just a one-win edge.
Yeah, it's amazing. 36-35, 76 meeting. But what excites me, old-time Southwest Conference rivals, always puts the blood flowing to me. I'm looking forward to it today.
Well, one of the more high-profile players for the Owls is a fifth-year player, Destiny Jackson from nearby Mansfield. She scored in double figures 3 out of the last 4 games.
Well, she's definitely the leader. 5th year in the program. Coach Lindsay Esmond says she's definitely leads by example all the time, leads the team in assists, second leading scorer. She's a terrific talent that certainly will have a lot of focus of the SMU defense this afternoon.
Thursday night for the Mustangs in a win over Florida Atlantic. Tamia Jones went for 16 points, one shy of her season high.
Well, Tamia Jones, to me, is the most stable, consistent player on this SMU ball club. Leads the team in assists, leads the team in three-point shooting, very consistent, outstanding defender. She'll be a big part of this contest if SMU pulls away a victory today.
Let's grab the keys from Sewell, pursuing excellence since 1911. And it begins with Rice, Jim, handling SMU's great play outside the arc.
Well, certainly got to defend the three. SMU leads the American in three-point field goal percentage, and then Rice has to take advantage of their size inside on the boards. SMU, just the opposite. They've got to box out. They've got to block out. Rice is terrific on the offensive glass, and then SMU has to keep making this four-guard lineup work in the absence of Shantae Embry, who had started all SMU games up until the last couple.
Both of these teams coming off midweek wins. Rice taking down Wichita State by 12 points in what was supposed to be a home game. Had to be moved across town over to the Fertitta Center due to water damage at Tudor Fieldhouse. SMU picked up a win over Florida Atlantic by 5. SMU taking the floor with the same starting lineup that they had in that Florida Atlantic game. You see it here. The starting lineup is brought to you by UT Southwestern Medical Center, the official healthcare system of SMU athletics. Visit utswmed.org.
A good opening defense by Rice, forcing SMU into a turnover on their first possession. Both ball clubs starting with turnovers on first possessions.
Rice also putting out the same starting lineup as it had in its most recent game. No score early, teams trading turnovers on either end. That one bounces around and falls for SMU. First point scored by Amira Abdur-Rahim.
Abdur-Rahim very comfortable on that shot. Popped out on that left baseline, drilled it. Nice start for her. Both ball clubs starting half-court man-to-man defense. Here's Staples.
Hayes as it goes around, now in the hands of Destiny Jackson over to Trinity Gooden, who drives.
Yeah, this is just Gooden's 7th game to play in this year.
Fisher, top of the key, well off, does not draw iron.
Well, Fisher at 6'2" is one of their post players, does not take a lot of threes.
Can't imagine she'll throw up another one anytime soon either after that. Coming up on 90 seconds elapsed in the opening quarter. Off the mark on the lay-in from Reagan Bradley. Rice pushing the pace on the other side, also missing down low.
Well, these two teams almost identical in their starts here, missing easy layups, but doing a nice job in transition.
Dominique Ennis with some great defense on that end. Now Rice with another opportunity to put its first points on the board. They launch from three-point range. Gooden, too strong. Offensive rebound grabbed by Hayes.
Hayes leads the team in offensive rebounding, positioned it herself well. Took it right back up to make the score all even here after 2 minutes of play.
Tamia Jones, senior And right here in the Metroplex, went to the Colony High School. Tierra Young from Shreveport off the mark.
Yeah, she's the Mustangs' leading scorer. They will get her that shot as often as possible.
Fisher again, this time fails to draw iron or backboard, out of bounds to the Mustangs.
Well, Coach Lindsey Edmonds, I don't believe, happy with those last two efforts by their post player Fisher up on the sideline.
SMU in the home whites with script Dallas in red above blue numbers. Rice in the visiting navy blues. White letters and numbers, gray outline. And a foul away from the ball on the SMU offense.
I think they actually got Tamia Jones there for pushing off with that left forearm. Official Ryan Durham right on the call quickly. He's working with Scott Yarbrough and Crystal Apollanis here this afternoon.
It's coming up on 7 minutes left in the opening quarter. An offensive foul on Abdul Rahim.
Now that's the leading three-point shooter for this Rice Ball Club. She had 17 in their win over Wichita State earlier this week.
5-2 Rice advantage after Ennis knocks that one down. SMU, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Jones fires off the back of the iron. Jackson brings it down.
A good job in transition defense this time by SMU. Rice couldn't get to the rack.
Now here's Gooden from the left wing, driving to the right side. Young with a big block.
Well, how about that offside help by Tierra Young?
Jones driving with the left hand off the mark.
SMU doing a nice job getting the ball to the paint, but not getting the finishes.
Jackson wing triple. Rolls out.
A good defensive rebound by Reagan Bradley, blocked out well. We said that's an important part of this game. Rice has already scored on one offensive putback.
SMU unsuccessful in its last 5 attempts from the field. Now make it 6.
Now Reagan Bradley, she's normally very, very accurate from that range.
SMU got the opening points, have not scored in over 3.5 minutes since then, and Destiny Jackson with her first 2 of the day.
Maya Chandler slow getting out there defensively for SMU. They know Jackson can knock that down. Got to get there.
Here's Young from just above the free throw line, unsuccessful. 0 for 2 from the field for her. On the other end, comes up with the block, and Chandler grabs it after it went down to the floor.
Oh, nice transition defense once again by Tierra Young. Got that block as Rice went to the rack.
And the effort coming off a miss to get back to the other end and come up with that.
Yeah, good hustle. Good hustle by Tierra Young, who was the 6th player of the year in the American Conference last year when she played for the University of Houston.
5 minutes remaining, opening quarter. Jaya Perry into the game, kicks it over to Abdul Rahim. It hangs on the rim.
Well, that's the second
for a long time.
Yeah, second good shooter's roll she's received here this afternoon. 2 buckets, opposite baselines.
Trims the deficit to 3, but Rice gets it right back to 5.
Jazzy Barnett Owens Barnett on that finish. He played, you keep talking about these local schools, played right down the road at Frisco Liberty.
Swiped by Owens Barnett quickly to Jackson. Able to maintain possession and put up another 2. It's a Rice 11-4 lead. We're approaching the media timeout, but if Rice keeps rolling, Coach Toyelle Wilson may have to burn one before that.
Yeah, the points off turnovers hurt SMU right there. Got to take care of the basketball. This is a feisty Rice defensive team.
Bradley over to Jones, looking inside to Abdul Rahim. 3 Rice defenders around her, and goes out of bounds off of Abdul Rahim. Possession to the Owls after the break. We'll also welcome in Bree Sorensen when we return, as Rice has extended its lead to 11-4 over SMU. The Mustangs shooting woes continue in Dallas.